So what's up guys? What's up guys? If you just joined me, what's up guys? If you just joined me, this is a Carabao Cup quarterfinals between Brentford and Chelsea. This time Chelsea Academy to show the levels for at the Brentford Community Stadium. It's going to be buzzing, even though a lot of fans don't have the hope that Chelsea will be able to make it to the next stage of the competition. But hey, it's all good. And go ahead to subscribe if you are new to the channel. And remember, this is the first time these clubs are meeting in Carabao Cup. This is the first time. The previous time they've met is in FA Cup, and Chelsea were able to eliminate them in that competition for about 3 times. So today, let's hope and see whether history will repeat itself. So someone like Xavi Mbuyamba starting for Chelsea is something great because he joined Chelsea during Lampard era, but then he went straight to academy and he was so good. He was from Barcelona to Chelsea. He actually opted. It was a free transfer for Chelsea. He's a young chap who has been doing well for the academy boys, and right now this is his first opportunity for the senior side, even though last season injuries took him out of the game. But let's see what he's going to bring to Chelsea level. So if you just join me, remember to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and we go on. So I'm just going to take you through the starting lineup for both teams. So I'm going to start, since we are playing at the Brentford Community Stadium, so I'll be starting with Brentford. So they are going with Alvaro Fernandez, Pontus as their goalkeeper. Yeah. Then Pontus, Jason, then Ita, Pinnock, Mats, Pitch, Sorensen, and Shaden Baptiste, Matthias, Jason, and Vitaly Genalt, Rico Heaven, Sergio Canus, and Brian Mbeumo, and Yuan Wiza. So this for Brentford. And for Chelsea, we have the man himself on goal post, Kepa Arrizabalaga. I like this guy. His demeanor and character in Chelsea Football Club, he's been great. Even though when he was going all those through tough times, a lot of fans were not with him. Some fans were with him, and he still stayed upon all that. Then we have Malang Sarr and Chaluba and Aspilicueta at the back three, and Alonso in the left wing back, and Mbuyamba, that's Simons in the right wing back. So we have midfield, Saul and KOVACIC playing in midfield. Then we have Bruce Barkley, then Bell and Val. All these both players are academy product of Chelsea, so they are going to show class today. Let's see what they are going to bring for us today before we join the action. But if you just join us, remember to just turn on your notifications, subscribe, and we move on. Continue. So the game is about to kick started. So it's already started. Let's see how it's going to be. So, and send me your prediction lineups and let's get into them. Today is going to be I like the way the guys just start the game. They start by pressing their half yard. And Brentford the last time, see KOVACIC holding the midfield and all that. We see the last time, the first half, they allow us to play the ball very well, but then they didn't permit us to. Let's see what the tables will bring. And remember, if you just joined me, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you are new to the channel. Let's get into it. Let's go, boys. Let's go. So let's go, guys. Kepa is my man. I want him to get clean sheet today. Kepa Arrizabalaga. Let's go, you Blues. Let's go, you Blues. Let's go, you Blues. So if you just join us, remember this Carabao Cup quarterfinals, and this match is very important. Going into this game, like a lot of people don't have hope because what is actually happening to Chelsea currently. And remember, this is a first derby between Chelsea and Brentford in this competition. That's Carabao Cup. We've never met in Carabao. We've never met in Carabao Cup before. So, and for the FA Cup, since we've been meeting, Chelsea has been able to eliminate Brentford three times. So if history is going to repeat itself, I think Chelsea will be able to win this game moving forward. But for the past games, we see Chelsea struggling because of the pandemic, the most players injured and had the sickness too. But then we've been able to get some points, and I don't mind eliminating Brentford at this stage again, because this game is not it's about winning, it's about qualifying to the next stage. So it's not like league. So Brentford are actually playing very well today. And remember to send in your comments, your suggestions, and your thoughts about the game and all the brouhaha that is going on. Most of our games, the coach wanted to bench a lot of people, wanted to postpone some of the matches, but the FA didn't allow him. Though So let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. So Chalobah playing in between Malang Sarr and Aspi. I think this is good for Chelsea moving forward, because if they are going to be introducing these young guys over there, by the time they get there, they will be familiar with Tuchel style of playing, and it's very good moving forward. So wow, what a save from Kepa. What a brilliant save from Kepa. Kepa is just saving Chelsea already. Wow. Like we said before, Brentford mean business here. But hey, it's a foul. What a save from Kepa. That's a clear chance Brentford should have utilized. But hey, Kepa just saved Chelsea. And that's one thing I like about him. He's always there at the right time. Just that sometimes all of us have our bad moments. What a save from him. Let's go, you Blues. Carabao Cups are always difficult, and because a lot of players need to try and see how they can be able to fight for position and see whether they deserve the first lining up. And Chelsea at the moment, a lot of injuries and sickness, so the coach opted to go for most of the academy boys, and I think they will perform here because it's a derby. It doesn't matter your form, but the mentality wins the game for you. So if we have the right mentality today, I don't see why we shouldn't win this game, even though it's been tough playing against Brentford this season. Guys in the building. I remember to Basile in the building. Brentford are looking quite okay, but then Chelsea are pressing higher. And if you just join us and you are new, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell. You'll be the first person to watch whenever we post a new video. Sami in the building. You think Chelsea is going to go down? Well, this another game of 50-50, right? It's a derby, remember. It's a derby. It doesn't matter your form. The academy boys can do it. Come on, Chelsea. Well, I'm not afraid of this game. Anything can happen after all. It's a derby game. KOVACIC is there. He can create chances for Chelsea. See, the academy boys are doing it for Chelsea. Wow. Rose Barkley, why don't you take your time? Yeah, Uzema is in the building. Saying she's afraid Chelsea may lose this game. They won't lose it. It's derby. Even though Chelsea is using academy boys, 3 of them, they can be able to cope with this pressure. It's quarterfinals Carabao Cup. The mentality of today's game is just a typical and Brentford, this is how they play. First half, they will allow you to possess the ball, but the second half, they will give you. So it's better for Chelsea to get goals in the first half and control the game in the second half than waiting for second half, because when they go in second half without win, coming back, Brentford will worry Chelsea. Because the last time we meet was and currently Chelsea slow their game. The game is slow and they are controlling the possession. At least we have experienced players among them who can be able to guide them through. And I have hope Chelsea is going to win this game with all the problems and issues, because the media and FA doesn't support the sabotage. The sabotage is too much. Wow, they should have been. Another game for Rose Barkley. Should have been goal. Should have netted it. That's the weather. This time the weather is it's not bearable for some people, and it's just making the virus to increase, and a lot of people are suffering because of it. Anyone who contacted the virus, we wish him speedy recovery and we wish him well. Anyone who is not well. So now I think Saul and KOVACIC are actually doing well in the midfield. The way they are controlling the midfield, I really like that. There's no pressure on them. They're just playing their usual football. And Chelsea is playing their normal game. So, and remember, Chelsea have been able to win their last 6. Yes, Chelsea have been able to win 6 of their last 7 games against Brentford. So they haven't lost like all their 7. They won 6 and then drew 1. So which means that Chelsea are upper hand going into this game and was able to eliminate Brentford in the FA Cup in 1949-1950 season, 2012, 2012 and 2013 season, and 2016-2017 season. And in the beginning, Kepa made an important save for Chelsea. It would have been a goal for Brentford, but a save. It was a brilliant save from Kepa. So Brentford are defending at the moment. They know if they open the game, just will find spaces. And exactly for the past 3 games or 4 games, that's the kind of style they've been playing Chelsea. They just want to stay back and counter-attack Chelsea and get their goals. But today, I don't think it will work for Brentford. The boy is not strong. Too much. Too much. Aspi, the skipper himself. So no shot on target yet for Chelsea. And Brentford had already made like 1 shot on target. They already have 1 on target, the one Kepa save. Let's go, you Blues. Let's go, you Blues. And also Brentford too have never reached semi-finals in any of their first 60 campaign in the League Cup. So if they win here, it means that it will be their first semi-finals ever. So 28 minutes gone and it's still goalless. So pressure. So I mean, there's no pressure. There's no pressure here. We're just enjoying the beautiful game. No pressure at all. Brentford need to utilize this opportunity because so Rudiger on bench. Pulisic on bench for Chelsea. And there are players that can come in and change the game for. And this setup, most of them need to rest for weekend games. Who is this? As Marcus, why do you need penalty? You could have got this ball, man. We need a goal. We need a goal. Why will you go and dive like that? No one would take this thing for penalty. Today, Saul is actually doing well in the middle. But then, hey, the game just started. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, Kepa is a brilliant goalkeeper. I told you. Kepa. I need him. I need him. I need him to get clean sheet today. This the second save he has made. Yeah, this is the second save he has made in the game. Believe me, I told you. But then his link to join Sarri again, we don't know whether he will move or he will still stay. If he needs trophies, he needs to stay. And then because Edouard Mendy will be going for African Cup of Nations in January, so he is going to be keeping, or he's going to be our number one till Edouard Mendy arrived. Without doubt, so you think so? I mean, no clean sheet in this game. Okay, let's hope and see. I believe there will be clean sheet, a lot of them. And I need Kepa. It's just Kepa. I need him to get clean sheet. We started the clean sheets last match, so we had the clean sheet last match, so it needs to continue like that. Told you it was positive moving forward. So if we're able to get that clean sheet today again, it will be something motivating with these young players. And somewhere Spain to Madrid will be playing with Atletico Bilbao. So Madrid fans are worried because this is also a derby, and believe it or not, it's going to be difficult for Madrid. But Bilbao will make it difficult for them. So Brentford are just defending in their yard. Last game, the same thing they did. First half was just for Chelsea, but they came in second half with fire, a lot of fire. Today, we wouldn't want that to happen again. We need to finish the game in the first half. Referee, what are you doing? This foul. So Rudiger is on bench, Reece James on bench, then Mason Mount on bench, N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, and Christian Pulisic. All of them are on bench. They can come in, and today, remember this, with this Carabao Cup, you can make 5 changes. So they can come in second half and change the game for Chelsea. But hey, it's better for us to utilize our chances this first half than waiting for second half. Because this Brentford side, playing in their stadium is very difficult. So what are your score lines? If you just joined me and you are new to the channel, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. And this is all for Chelsea. Today's game is a game we should be looking. So our first corner in the game, Val did very well, holding up the play and turn and shoot. This our first corner, this Chelsea first corner. Oh. So Simpson, I thought Simpson was Mbuyamba. Okay, no, it's another Chelsea youngster. Maybe Mbuyamba is still having an injury again, because Edward, why are you laughing? This game, no pressure. Yeah, you know, this game will be heated up in the second half. I understand. It will be heated up in the second half because you could see they are defending, and Chelsea is not also, the striking area is not looking good for Chelsea. Even though we have the possession and all that, we've not been able to just had shot on target. But Brentford had already have two clear chances, which Kepa saved Chelsea. So let's see. It's going to be a good game. Yeah. So Edward said there's pressure in this game. Of course, the pressure is there, especially when you are enjoying. When you are watching a game, someone's game. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Finally, we got shot on target. Today, Kepa is the man. He's going to be the man of the match. And he will finally get the clean sheet he deserves. So we are almost getting to ending of first half, and it's still, wow. Yeah, he's a brilliant goalkeeper, Edward. Just that there was some time he had a little bit, a moment that like it can get to anyone, and we couldn't keep up with him, so we had to get a goalkeeper who came in and pushed him to get his form back. And now he's a wonderful goalkeeper. Even if we're going to sell him currently, we'll be able to get our money back, believe me. So his link with Sarr, I don't know whether this going will be possible. And January 2, he will be there to save Chelsea because Edward Mendy will be going for African Cup. And if you just join us, know that this is the first derby against Brentford and Chelsea to be playing in Carabao Cup. They've never played in Carabao Cup. It's only FA Cup. They've played like 3 times and Chelsea have been able to eliminate them through. Yeah, I already talked about this match. Leicester is going, because Liverpool, as it stands, they are also having issues of some players and also the virus. And you remember Klopp complains a lot. And when he was even going, sort of him to use his team, he was using Chelsea as an example. We had that game, we had to force most of our injured players to come on board to play it. So he was also just complaining. So if they lose this game, they are also going similar issues, especially the top club. I don't know why this had to. It's only the big clubs that are suffering currently. But City is okay. City has not. They don't have any problem. They don't have problems in these days, and they are getting it. United, I've not heard about United. United had some because they postponed most of their matches. Tottenham is one. They also have that issue. Ross Barkley seems not to get it at all. I don't know. When is he going to do it for Chelsea, really? Ooh. This boy should have scored this goal for us, but then, hey, it is what it is. It's almost getting to first half, no goal yet. So also send me your predictions, your score lines. Who do you think will win this game and what's the score line? And if you just join us, remember to subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Alonso using his experience to get a free kick in the last minute of the first half. Let's see what will happen. It's already first half. Child. So first half ended 0-0. So what will the second half bring us? Brentford is a side that always use their this game is really going to be tough in the second half. It's really going to be tough in the second half. Believe it or not. Because Brentford in the second half, the last game, they showed Chelsea that they are capable of worrying any team in the Premier League. And this second half is going to be the most heated game that you can think of. So first half just ended goalless draw. Chelsea played their usual game. Kepa saving Chelsea for more than 2 times. Without him, it would have been different thing altogether. Brentford is a side that is always difficult this season to face, particularly in their home yard, that's Brentford Community Stadium. Yeah, Chelsea will survive it. We survived it the last time, and I think we are going to survive it again. We still have players on bench who can come in and change the game for us totally. They will change it for us. Eddie, remember, this is a competition. I don't even know why this competition, like a lot of London clubs have maintained in the competition. Talk of Arsenal, West Ham, Chelsea. When we talk of London clubs, Chelsea is the best. London is blue, no doubt. But hey, West Ham is still in that competition. Arsenal is still there. Tottenham is still there. So, which means that the cup need to come to London. And if it's going to come to London, it should be Chelsea. Because we harvest the trophies when it comes to London clubs. We have harvester, the harvester. Among London clubs, it's only Chelsea that have the harvester to harvest trophies for us. So if the cup is coming home to London again, it's going to be Chelsea. No disrespect to other